From Tehachapi, California, it's the number 68 of Tom Summerfield. And your front row looks like this from Roseman, California in the number 66. It's Jesse Dobbins. And your pole sitter from Bakersfield, California, sponsored by Advanced Fabrication, Get a Gun 100 Design. It's the number 63 of Brandon Stanfield. And Jimmy the Shoe gives him the look out of turn number 4. He throws the green flag. We're green flag racing one more time here at the Bakersfield Speedway for heat number 1. Okie Bowl hardtops.
The 68 of Summerfield staying on the bottom, but here comes the 00, Jason Denman. Denman bringing Rich Souza with him through the middle. Denman up to the point. Rich Souza going to the high side of the 68 machine of Summerfield for second spot. Looks like he's got it. But can he catch the 00?
Damon up to the point quick. He's trying to stretch out his lead from the hard charging number 7 of Rich Souza from Tehachapi, California. Rich Souza has been fast every time here at the Bakersfield Speedway. He's won 2 of the last 3 races. And that number 7 machine beat the 00 of Jason Denman. He's hard charging in his first heat race right here at the Bakersfield Speedway. He's charging hard out of turn number 4. You can see the left front wheel cambered over on that 00 as he charges hard into the corner. He's got Rick Souza right on his tailpipes.
So right now you've got Denman, Souza 1 and 2. Summerfield, the 14 of Jason Stanfield, and the 63 of Brandon Stanfield all together. Then you've got Weeks and Summerfield, or excuse me, Weeks and Dobbins back together in the back.
Your biggest battle is right there out of turn number 4 between the 68 of Tom Summerfield and the 14 of Jason Stanfield. Stanfield going to look on the high side, trying to get a high RPM move over the 68 of Tom Summerfield out of turn number 4. 6 laps down, 2 more laps to go. 8 laps is the distance for this heat race. The 00, Jason Denman taking the white flag out of turn number 4 one more time around. And it's going to do it. Rick Souza in the number 2 spot. Right now, down the front straightaway, the battle is between the 68 of Tom Summerfield and the 14 of Jason Stanfield.
As they come across the start-finish line, your winner is going to be Jason Denman. Rich Souza comes home in second. Third's going to go to Brandon Stanfield, or excuse me, the 68 of Tom Summerfield. Then the 14 of Jason Stanfield. Great run for the 00 of Jason race right now. Brad Pounds, Ethan Dotson, Robbie Sawyer, Chris Crump, Steve Nolan, Schweitzer, and Fitz. Bunch of drivers out here tonight.
Steve Nolan leads him into turns 1 and 2. Then it's going to be the 7 of Chris Crumpy, but you got the dominator Brad Pounds trying to make a move in turn number 3. It's Trevor Fitz and Brad Pounds side by side at the stripe. Give it to Trevor Fitz. Good battle developing for that number 3 position between Fitz, Pounds, and the Rebel Rouser Robbie Sawyer. Then you got the 9C of Ethan Dotson trying to make his debut in the C9 car in that Victory Circle machine.
As all that's happening, Steve Nolan's driving away from Chris Crump. Nolan about a 5.5, make it 6 car length lead over Chris Crump. Crump's got the Dominator on his back bumper. The Rebel Rouser Robbie Sawyer in 4th. Then you've got Trevor Fitz, Ethan Dotson, and Schweitzer.
Coming up on 4 laps down right now. We're halfway there. 4 laps down, 4 more to go for your leader, the 17N of Steve Nolan. He's led it from the drop of the green flag, but now we got the 15B of Brad Pounds underneath the 7 of Chris Crumpy coming down the back straightaway.
Pounds able to roll the gutter through 1 and 2. Does it again in 3 and 4. Slides up in front of the Crocodile. We've got new second place.
The second place position of the 15B in the Razor chassis. That is the Dominator Brad Pounds. He's got his eyes set on the 17N of Steve Nolan. Green flag in the air. That's indicating 3 more laps to go. It'll go green, white, checkered for the 17N of Steve Nolan. the 15B of Brad Pounds, and the 198 of the Rebel Rouser Robbie Sawyer. White flag in the air this time for the 17 of Steve Nolan out of Terabella, California. It's Nolan, Pounds, Sawyer, then Crumpy, your top four. Then it's going to be the C9 of Ethan Dotson battling out that top five. But at a turn number 4, it's going to be the 17 in from Terabella, California. Give it up for Steve Nolan. Steve Nolan taking the heat race win. Steve Nolan from Terabella, California gets the first. As they get a good pace into turn number 3, they get up on the bar. Jimmy the Shoe Irwin gives them a look. Green flag in the air. We're green. Brian Clark leads them into turn number 1. Then it's going to be the 138T of Thornton. Get a good run off of the high side. He's going to lead him into turn number 3. Then the 51B of Brian Clark. But look out for that 22D of Ryan Daves trying to make a run on the high side, but it's not going to make it stick. It's going to be the 13 of Flippo for the 3rd spot.
They're 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Brian Sleepy Clark cuts through the middle of Jerry Flippo, but has to check up just a little bit. But here comes that unguided missile. Dylan Thornton up to the point.
Dylan Thornton on the point right now. The guy running on the bottom trying to make a move is the 111 of Logan Drake. Logan Drake doing a great job driving off the bottom while everybody else is up on the top. At a turn number 4, one more time, it's going to be the 138T of Dylan Thornton. The Meds for Less. Salty's Barbecue 138 of Thornton up on the point. Then you got the 111 trying to make a move. Looking underneath the 51B of Brian Clark. Logan Drake trying to make it stick in 3 and 4. He slides up in front of the 51B, taking over the position. It's going to be the 2 spot for Logan Drake.
Logan Drake looking to the bottom of Dylan Thornton. Once again, trying to get that car to roll as he does through 3 and 4. Slide job completed. New leader, Logan Drake in the 111. Dylan Thornton looking to the bottom now, trying to return the favor.
Logan Drake in the number 1 spot. Dylan Thornton in the number 2, only 0.19 seconds back that time by. Ryan Daves 1.25 seconds behind your current leader of Logan Drake. Green flag in the air. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. 6 down, 2 more to go. 6 laps in the books. 2 more for the 111 of Logan Drake. The best battle is between the 138T of Thornton and Ryan Daves. Ryan Daves pulling the slider in turns 3 and 4. Thornton trying to do the crossover, but it's not going to make it work. White flag in the air one more time around here at the Bakersfield Speedway. We got Thornton. Slide job for slide job between Thornton and Daves. Daves looks underneath Thornton going into turn number 3.
While all that's happening, Logan Drake picking up the win. Dave's going to slide into 2nd. Thornton in 3rd. The 120 or the 23 JP at Jake Pike in 4th.
The fence. He's going to lead lap number 1 in the first heat race for your Bang Energy American Stocks. Then the 24 of Steven Johnson, the 73 of Robert Guest. Then you pick up the 27 of Tara Childress running in the 4th position. Then it's the 25 of Tracy Childress. Tracy Childress and the 49 of Colby Ward battling it out for that 5th position. Mueller's trying to stretch out his lead down the back straightaway. He's got about 6 cars on the 24 of Steven Johnson out of Bakersfield, California. Up on the fence, then you got the 70. You got the 73 of Robert Guest down there on the bottom. Then the 24 of Johnson up on the top. Guest trying to make the bottom work here. We got 2 lanes of racing here at the Bakersfield Speedway early. We've got a nice racy track. 3 laps in the books. 5 more left to go for the 24D of J.D. Mueller. The 73 is trying to look underneath the 24D down the back straightaway. It's Robert Guest and J.D. Mueller battling it out for the number 1 spot out of turn number 4. Give it to the 24D one more time. 5 laps in the books, 3 more times around for the 24D of J.D. Mueller. You got a good battle about to happen between the 24 of Johnson and the 27 of Tara Childress for that number 3 spot. 73 gets a little bit of push out of turn number 4. That's going to allow Mueller to gain a little bit in turns 1 and 2. But out of turn number 2 this time, it's going to be the 73. But he can't quite make the pass stick. So J.D. Mueller back up to the point. White flag is going to be in the air this time by. One more lap around. Let's give it to the 24D one more time. Good battle between the 73 of Robert Guess and J.D. Mueller. Oh, Guess gets a little bit of push in 1 and 2. That's going to allow the 24 of Johnson to get by Robert Guess. So it's the 24D and the 24 battling it out, coming out of turn number 4, but give it to the 24D. J.D. Mueller. J.D. Mueller picking up the heat race win here tonight. In heat race number 1, stock division out of turn number 4. Jimmy the Shoe gives him a look. And green flag's in the air. Good jump for the 86C of Clay Waters out of Bakersfield, California. That Cowboy Fins Terry Waters Trucking Harvest Steakhouse machine has got a big jump. He leads him down the back straightaway. It's going to be Crawford and Coots battling it out. Turn number 4 for the number 2 spot. Give it to the 38cc of Coots.
Coots on the high side, Crawford on the bottom. Brock Crawford right behind. So if Coots doesn't get going, he's going to have a train of Crawford right behind him.
Right now it's the 96 of Matt Crawford trying to make a move on the 38cc of James Coots. Your leader, the 86C of Clay Waters from Bakersfield, California. He's got a good 6 cars over the second place position. Good battle for that second spot between the 96. The 96 of Crawford and Coots. Get it wrong in turns 3 and 4. It looks like just a big push from Matt Crawford in turns 3 and 4, and he collects the 38cc of James Coots. That's going to allow the 47 of Brock Crawford up to the number 2 spot.
As they come into 3 and 4, Coots going to the bottom. The 99 of Amick in the middle, and the 96 of Crawford going to the high side. They were 3 wide coming out of turn 4, but all 3 of them decided not what we want to do this early. So Waters coming out of turn 4, leading the way by a lot. And then Brock Crawford in second, Steve Amick in third. Then you got Coots and Crawford side by side.
5 laps in the books, 6 laps in the books this time for the 86C of Clay Waters. 6 laps down, 2 more to go for the 86C. Good battle for the number 2 spot between the 99 of Stephen Amick and the 47 of Brock Crawford. Down the back straightaway, Brock Crawford on the high side gets a high RPM move, leads him down the back straightaway. White flag in the air for the 86C of Clay Waters. One more time around, 47 of Brock Crawford in the number 2 spot. Then could the 99 of Stephen Amick. Stephen Amick still trying to make that bottom side work. Brock Crawford shuts the door just a bit out of turn number 2. And your heat race winner is going to be the 86C, the Cowboy Fence Terry Waters Trucking Harvest Steakhouse, number 86C of Clay Waters. Clay Waters picking up heat race win number 2. Brock out of turn number 3. Jimmy the Shoe gives him a look. And green flag is in the air. We're green flag racing for heat number 3 of the American Stocks here at the Bakersfield Speedway.
Yaden on the high side. Garcia on the gutter. As they come out of turn 2, they're still side by side. Going into 3. Yaden keeping the hammer down on the high side, trying to get it to set. It's going to be side by side for lap number 1, but J.R. Garcia slides up in front of Yaden, gives him a little love tap over in 1 and 2, and takes the lead.
Good battle between J.R. Garcia and the 88K of Josh Yaden. Out of turn number 4, that time give it again to the 7A of J.R. Garcia. Then it's the 88K of Josh Yaden. Then you pick up the 53 of J.R. Daves. Then 38 of Tyler Sylvester rounds out the field. J.R. Garcia up on the high side, keeping that right rear tire up in the moisture. Gets a good run off of turn number 4. He's going to lead all 3 laps so far here in heat race number 3.
Josh Yaden trying to look for something on the bottom side, but that car is just not hooked up the way he wants to roll the gutter around this track. So he slides up a little bit higher, maybe to get to the back of J.R. Garcia. and let those two settle it between the two of them.
It's J.R. Garcia in the 88K of Josh Hayden trying to battle it out down the back straightaway. That is your best battle on the track. It is for the lead between J.R. Garcia and Josh Yaden. J.R. Garcia, 5 laps in the books. 5 laps down, 3 more to go for the 7A of Garcia. You got the 88K of Josh Yaden trying to take a look underneath the 7A, but he can't quite get the run off of turn number 2.
Yaden looking again in 3 and 4. J.R. Garcia running the middle of the track, so he's not giving much room for Yaden to get that car settled early.
Yaden throwing it hard into turn number 1 and 2, and he's going to go ahead and spin it out. So Josh Yaden was running second, and he loops it out going into turns 1 and 2, nukes it just a little too hard into 1. White flag is out for the 7A of J.R. Garcia. That's going to move the 53C of J.R. Daves up to the number 2 spot, then the 38 of Tyler Sylvester.
Your leader, J.R. Garcia, coming into 3 and 4. Taking it nice and easy right now, knowing that he's got this locked up. All he's got to do is finish the lap, and he does. J.R. Garcia wins. He raced number 3. J.R. Daves comes in second. Tyler Sylvester in third. And Josh Yaden rounding out the running order.